What's up guys, it's John Aquaviva, and of course I was going to make a video about this new attack ad that has just been released by the Clinton campaign. This time it's featuring one of my people, Venezuelan former model, former Miss Universe, Alicia Machado. Now, first let's watch this ad and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on the matter.
Miss Venezuela, you are the new Miss Universe!
Me imponía mucho. Yo le tenía mucho miedo.
I love how they try to make it like a horror movie,
Me decía,
with the background noise and Donald Trump just going up the escalator like...
Jugaba conmigo y me decía, hello, Miss Piggy. O me decía, hello, Miss Housekeeping. Estoy como una de las Miss Universos que más campañas publicitarias hice durante un año. Yo produje muchísimo dinero para la empresa.
Venezuela.
Por el contrato que yo había firmado, debía haber recibido el 10% de todos los comerciales y de todas las ganancias que se obtenían a través de mi trabajo. Nunca me pagaron.
She weighed 118 pounds or 117 pounds, and she went up to 160 or 70. So this is somebody that likes to eat.
Fue muy humillante, me sentía muy mal, como un ratón de laboratorio.
Slowly go down towards your toes, that's it.
Era como una especie de circo, la Miss Universo gorda, como una broma a la que a mí me costó mucho sufrimiento. Y mucho tiempo después tuve desórdenes alimenticios, no comía, yo me veía gorda, porque un señor tan poderoso había dicho que era así. Es un hombre que no se da cuenta del daño que hace. Y es una persona que está llena de muchos resentimientos, que tiene mucho racismo en su interior, que está convencida de que habemos seres humanos inferiores.
Okay, first of all, you know when you're in school, when you're a kid, and your teachers and your parents, they all tell you that no one's better than anyone and that everyone's the same and that you can do whatever you want to do in life. And then you know how you grow up and you gain your own criteria and you become intellectually aware, and then you figure out that that's not actually true. Why do we keep trying to push this idea that everyone's the same? I mean, in what instance, not even in the animal kingdom, can you see that? There's different hierarchies. So why are we trying to make it seem like all people are equal? Would you, watching this video now, say that you're equal in every way to someone who kills babies? A baby killer. Would you say that you're equal to that person? That that person has the same value that you do? I doubt it. So let's just stop being so absurd and have this notion of virtue signaling and just saying, oh, we're all equal, look at my virtue, we're all equal, let's just hold hands and all sing like kumbaya, kumbaya. Anyways, getting on to the video. You know that all of these videos, all of these attack ads from the Clinton campaign are interchangeable. I mean, you could just listen to the transcript of them all and you wouldn't know who said what. I mean, it's all the same, just lies and slander. No reality, no context in most of the cases, as is this. It's just a he said, she said case. And what we have is a bitter former model who no one cares about her anymore. She's not in the limelight anymore. Her day has been and come and she didn't take advantage of it because of her own lack of self-control. Now, let's get to a point here. First of all, we have to separate reality from the fictional world of marketing, beauty pageants, all of that. All of that is not reality. You can't look at her and say, okay, she's fit, she's in shape for a normal woman walking down the street. And then think that because that's true in reality, that's also true in this fictional world. Because for being someone who lives off her body, for being a model, she is fat. She's fat now, and she was fat 2-3 months after winning the crown. She gained almost 30 kilograms. That's not a small amount of weight to gain. And also from the legal aspect, you could say that she was in breach of contract. But just think about this. You compete in a contest in which the biggest criteria to make you win is the way you look. Then the prize is a contract, I think it lasts a year, in which the goal, the aim is to get the most amount of sponsorships, commercials, tours that you can. And then, a few months after that contract starts, you gain a ton of weight and you stop looking like you looked when you won the contest. So that then becomes a detriment. That then means that you're not going to make as much money as you were going to make, or you being impaired of being able to do so for your own abode, and that could be considered breach of contract. But then we also have the fact that Donald Trump, which is something that of course didn't make an appearance in this video, was one of the people who pledged in favor of Alicia Machado with the other shareholders, trying to get them not to fire her, trying to get them not to take her title away. So much so that he even went and he acted as a personal trainer. And then it says in the video she was blindsided when Donald Trump bolted in the media to look at her workout. You have won a contest which basically means that all of your life for the next year is going to be televised. It's going to be followed by the media. That is the purpose of it. It's to make you famous so that you get more money, more contracts. How were you blindsided? I mean, what are you, Rocky Balboa training to fight with Apollo Creed? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So, besides that, we also have the small reality. That is, where are you getting the facts to be able to say that Donald Trump is a deeply racist person? Where are you getting those? Where are you getting the facts from? What do you have? Do you have a quote? Do you have a recording? Do you have anything that we can see? Anything that is actually provable? Or is it just your word of things that he said, which aren't even racist? Because he called you Miss Piggy. That's not racist. And he said that you're Miss Housekeeping, promoting the stereotype of Hispanic women becoming housewives, housemaids in America, which is the case. Many of them do. But let's keep in mind Hispanics are not a race. So then again, it's not racism. But even if they were a race, let's assume that what he was doing was making a joke based on a racial stereotype. If you were to say that that makes you a racist, then you would also have to consider yourself a racist for saying things like black people are the ones who know how to play basketball the best. Because it doesn't matter if you're saying it in a compliment or in a joke, it's still promoting a racial stereotype. You're still making it seem like one group of people is such a thing, is this because of their race. They're different than others because of their race. And then just to end this, I want to say, I know that a lot of Latins are just going to watch this and they'll be like, yeah, you see, Trump is a terrible person. But I'd like to ask you, what would you do? Let's say that you are the owner of a sports team. You spend a ton of money on this player to buy him. And then 2-3 months after you buy him, he goes out of shape. And he can't do his job anymore. He's not as good as he was. He's been a detriment. Would you be happy with that? Would you be okay with that? Or would you demand that he goes on a diet? Would you demand that he starts working out? I mean, just to give you a couple of examples. Look at what happened with Ronaldo, the Brazilian one, the original one, and Ronaldinho, for example. These are soccer players, by the way, for Americans. I know that what I've just said has completely gone over your head, but just to give you an example. These are two very famous soccer players, football players, who gained weight. And do you think that the media and the audience and the fans just ignored it? No. They made fun of them until the end of days. There were literally every day a different parody on TV of some guy on Brazilian TV wearing a fake belly, pretending to be Ronaldo, Ronaldinho. They were chastised because of it. But of course no one cared because they're guys. But when it's a woman, then of course, woman card. See, you can't treat me the same because I'm a woman. It's just ridiculous. And just to, I'm just going to end on that. I mean, there's not much more to say about this. What's really sad is the fact that people are lending themselves to be used as pawns in a political game. They just lend themselves for this. And they ignore the fact that the reason the Hispanic community in America isn't doing as well as they could be doing is in large part due to democratic policies. To the policies of trying to keep minorities down, trying to keep minorities dependent on the state to ensure that they're going to continue to vote for the Democrats. Because of course, if I feel that without the state, without Hillary Clinton, without Obama, I won't be able to make ends meet. I won't be able to put food on the table because they're paying my bills and benefits, because they're saying that I'm the poor victim, that I'm being oppressed. So, okay, that takes away my own personal responsibility. And that is one of the main things that keeps minorities, including the Hispanic community, down. So the fact that they would lend themselves to do this kind of propaganda is a disgrace. But what are you going to do? Anyways, till next time, guys. Peace.